Hi everyone, it's Brad from BoxBrownie.com. Today I've got a special guest with me, Rob from 4560 Property Group, and I want to explain to him in this vacant home how he can shoot better using his own DSLR camera. When shooting real estate photography, there's a few bare minimum requirements you need. Obviously, you're going to need a tripod, DSLR camera, wide angle lens, and also external flash. Now let me get into the camera settings. You're best off to keep things at your ISO 100 and keep your aperture around 7.1 or f9. Usually halfway through your zoom is always your clearest. If you're shooting with a wide angle lens and a crop sensor, I recommend using a 12mm for the most realistic look inside, and then also on a full frame camera you need to be about 16-17mm. That way you're not making rooms look too big and you're always meeting buyers' expectations. I believe this is very important. You then want to have your flash mounted and also on your lowest setting. That way you're not feeling too much flash and the room looks a lot more natural. Okay, let's talk about how to bracket real estate photos. Take one even shot, keep your compensation on 0. You're really going to pick up all the detail there. You've got everything you need as a base. Go 2 stops under, which can usually try and give you the window detail outside. As you can see here, it's not bad, but I think maybe we can go a tad darker. So take another one, bump it down a little bit, take a shot. Look, I think that's quite good. You know, all the details there, there's nothing that's blown out. So look, between those 2 shots, that's a great start. And then we want to bump it the other way, bump it right up. That way it'll be quite bright inside. We'll be able to fill in all those shadows with that bright shot. And as you can see from our before and afters, how we merge them over, that's how we make it work. It's honestly that easy. We need a minimum of 3 photos to make shots like this work, and we'll make you look professional every time. Now I'd love to give you some handy tips around this vacant home of how I think I can make these shots look even better. Okay Rob, even though this house is vacant, there's still a few things you can do around the place to make it look better. For instance, the first thing I noticed when I walked in this property is I'd like to have all these cupboards closed. That way it's really going to show the streamlined look. Best to keep all your doors open because it always creates space in your room. Space is always important in real estate, I'm sure you'll agree. These neighbours are very prominent in the shot, so let's pull these blinds down. I'd say till about here, which is the top of the fence. That way there'll be no distractions inside looking at the neighbours outside. I'm quite happy, that's nice and straight. And then lastly, you really want to partially close these blinds, still letting a bit of light through, but not showing the distraction of the neighbours right across the fence. All right, Rob, I've got one last tip for you. You're not driving an Audi, but luckily you're driving a beautiful ute. So for a great tip on your outside shot, I'd recommend taking the shots in the back of the tray to give that nice elevated look. Make sure you're nice and steady, not too much movement in that tray because we can't fix blurry images. We'll shoot one on the ground to show the difference between high and low shots at the front of a property. All right, Rob, there you have it. I believe you've got all the tools needed to get the job done. To really step up your game, I want to drop in some virtual furniture into this vacant property. It's really going to, add more life to it and, get more foot traffic to your door. And look guys, for anyone else out there, we're here to help. BoxBrownie.com. Don't be shy, Rob's on board. We'd love to see you on board too.